Hey there, Samitian here, and welcome back to Marvel Legendary Legacy Adventure. Last time we defeated Odin, and today is battle number 3 in Skirn's hero path, Titanic Bludgeon. Titanic Bludgeon is fueled by drawing tons of cards to gain power, so draw away. Beware of effects that add cards to your next hand, as they do not count towards this card's abilities. So today we're facing the Hydra High Council. They always lead the Hydra Elite, and they do a bunch of things because they're an adapting mastermind. So at the start of the game, they adapt, which means you get a random one, and then they each do very different things, and I'm not going to read all of them, but they do a lot of stuff. And the scheme is provoke a clash of nations, set up 11 twists, twist 1 through 8 without talking. All players simultaneously vote with a fist, palm, or 2 fingers, break ties at random, then only you discard your hand and draw 6 cards. You must do the voted task below by the end of this turn, or stack this twist next to the mastermind as an international crisis. Whoa, what did I just do? I hit the escape key. Fist, war, defeat a non-henchman villain or mastermind tactic. I hope I didn't script the recording doing that, did I? No, I'm fine. Palm, diplomacy, play 3 heroes that share a hero class. 2 fingers, commerce, recruit 2 heroes from the HQ. Twist 9 through 11, do all 3 tasks this turn or at an international crisis. Evil wins at 6 international crises. We're also facing the enemies of Asgard in the Circus of Crime, and we're playing as Skirn, Breaker of Men, Null, Breaker of Worlds, Gamora, Scotty, and Beta Ray Bill. Got a lot of card draw here to go along with the theming of the setup. Got to draw a lot of cards to make Titanic Bludgeon good. Where is Titanic Bludgeon? There we go. And we got Gamora here to also have some card draw synergy. So clearly what I should do is lean into the card draw stuff. However, we have 2 discard people here. You know what that means. That means I'm bringing an Angel because I cannot help myself. I love Angel. I feel discard synergy is very powerful. I'm allowed to recruit Madam Hydras by my own rules of villainy and whatever. So we're bringing in Angel. Also, Angel is good with discarding your entire hand from Provoke a Clash of Nations. I am not playing around the scheme at all, which is probably a bad idea, but I can probably make this work. If I lose, I'll have to KO Angel. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I don't lose. But yeah, the plan is to make a discard deck and a card draw deck. Ambush, put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. I was also considering bringing in, what's her name? Mockingbird, because of all the Hydras to make her shield level bump up really fast, but I decided against it. I didn't really feel like she fit. Okay, so I got a 4-4 and a 5-3 for my recruit. There is a 5 to buy. That 5 is a discard card, so I guess I'm going discard on that side. I can't get this yet, but I can get this. And then the other side, Guess the other side's taking these 2. Towering Leader's good-ish. I'll take Dark Prophecy first. Okay, I might need to take some of the discard stuff on the card draw side. Like a little bit, maybe High Speed Chase. Did you adapt? I don't know if this adapts on its own. I'm gonna do that manually because that was the top card. I'm just gonna do it again. There we go. Arnim Zola, what do you do? Attack equal to the total printed attack of all the heroes in the HQ. Okay. I'll take this. Probably take both of these, maybe. Master Strike, each player discards 2 heroes with attack icons adapt. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. That was not the right card. Adapt. Baron Helmet's even gets -1 attack for each villain in your victory pile. Okay. I think I'm going to take High Speed Chase over here. That's... I should have enough stuff to discard Dive and Catch with just these two and with Bioengineered Cyborg. I hope. I'm gonna need card draw on the right side, and I currently don't have any card draw. Maybe I'll take this first. This is technically card draw. Very technically. Okay, I want that eventually over here, but I can't really afford it. I'm gonna need to take some Madam Hydras over there. Master Strike. Each player KOs a Hydra villain from their victory pile or gains a wound. I don't have any, so we get some wounds. And then adapt. I'm going to take both of these. It'll help me get to this. And help me get to this. Okay, I'm definitely taking this on the left, or on the right, I mean. Scheme Twist. Without talking, all players simultaneously vote with these. Break ties at random. Okay. Diplomacy is impossible. Oh, your attack is 1. Okay, so... War... Wait, I have all of my troopers in my hand. What did I recruit? I don't have any attack in my deck. I recruited a recruit card and I recruited the new recruit gaining card. I can't do any of these. Commerce is technically possible if something cheap comes out after High Speed Chase. Or maybe I get 7 recruit? I can get 7 recruit. It's possible if I draw the Scotty card and draw 5 agents. So I'm going to say Commerce. That's the only one I can technically do, so... Then I discard my hand and draw 6. And I must do the voted task below by the end of this turn or stack the Swiss next to the Mastermind as an international crisis. Okay, I have 6 recruit. Let's gain 2 new recruits. So I can buy High Speed Chase and try to do this, or just assume that, like, it's unlikely that I actually get a 3 or lower card after this to come out. So I could just take Stolen Necroblaster and go under the assumption that I would fail anyways. I'm going to feel really dumb if I buy High Speed Chase and then something that costs more than 3 comes out. It's actually really likely that... Hold up. Where is Master Strike? Let's see. What is cheaper than 3? Beta Ray Bill's 1 cost. There are 3 of those left. Gamora Sharpened Blades. There are 3 of those. Gamora Forgive Resent. There are 2 of those. That's 8. Null has a common, so that's 12. Scotty's Dark Prophecy. There's 4 more of those, so that's 16. Skirn's Towering Leader, there's 4 more of those, so that's 20, and then there's 3 Titanic Bludgeons, so there's 23. There's 23 cards in this deck. Oh, and High Speed Chase, wait. Null isn't in here anymore, I'm looking at the wrong thing. What I said for Null is for High Speed Chase. So there's 1 less. So it's actually really unlikely that this actually comes out with less than 3. I'm just gonna buy this, and... Never punish. Let's go. Okay. So I've failed this, but it's fine. So I can fight this. I should just leave this in here, though, for Provoke a Clash of Nations, right? Like, I should just leave a super cheap thing to fight with war. I'm not worthy, but I will discard this to play this. And take Drop Off a Friend or take Dive and Catch. I should take drop off a friend while I can. I can get the diving catches whenever. Hopefully. Oh, they're all here. Alright, one attack, draw a card. Ah, I didn't draw 2 cards this turn, unfortunate. Gonna fight this for 3. Fight, reveal top of your deck, cost 0, KO it, otherwise draw it. Sure. One attack, draw a card. Fight another one, and leave this in here, or just leave both in there. I'll fight this one too. Fight this for 3, fight, reveal top of your deck, cost 0, KO it. Nice. Or recruit. I'll buy an underhanded dealings. It's technically card draw. I can't trigger it yet. It's also technically discard. But I'll take it over here. The discard side is doing pretty good. Okay, so for Shield and Hydra superpowers, the starter cards all count as both Shield or Hydra. But officers are Shield and Madam Hydras are Hydra. That is the ruling that I think most people use for Hydra villainry. So this should be good on both sides, because it's both card draw and discard. But the discard bit of this doesn't really help as much on the discard side, so it's probably going to be better on the card draw side. Okay, Scheme Twist. War is just going to be super easy. I just need to draw 1 attack. Do I have 1 attack in my deck? I do. So I'm just going to say War, because it's going to be really easy. Oh, non-henchman. Yeah, I couldn't have left those 2 in there for that anyways. So I need to discard my hand and draw 6. It's not a very good hand. I'm gonna fight this for 1. I have Why did I put that over there? I've succeeded the thing. And I will buy High Speed Chase. I kind of need that. I can take 1 on the other side too. Okay, Scheme Twist. Well, War is not going to work clearly, so Diplomacy is still impossible, so I'm going to say Commerce. I doubt that'll work, but it's the only one that's technically possible. I mean, yeah, I'll gamble on it this time. Didn't work. Never lucky. So I failed this, and I'll buy a Madam Hydra. Scheme Twist. Okay. I think I'm just gonna fail because Commerce isn't gonna work, especially since I'm discarding these. But again, Commerce is the only one that's technically possible. Actually, wait, you're at 7. Is it possible for me to get 7 attack here? Probably not. Especially since I'm discarding this. I don't think I can get 7 attack. I don't think I can get enough recruit either, but I'm going to say Commerce just in case I somehow miraculously do. Whoa. Sometimes Tabletop Simulator does things that I do not want it to do. Okay, so I failed this. I lose at 3 more failures. I'm going to buy Diving Catch. Ambush. Put a card from the Shield Officer stack into the escape pile. Then each player reveals their hand and discards a card with cost equal to the Hydra level. So 2. No 2s. Throw Stormbreaker unless you are worthy. I would like that on the other side. I mean, it would be fine over here too. I'm just gonna buy another Madam Hydra. Ambush. Put a card from the shield officer second to the escape pile, then each player gains a wound unless that player reveals at least as many shield heroes as the Hydra level. The Hydra level is 3, this side reveals 3, this side reveals 3. Draw 2 and then discard a card. 2 recruit. To play this I must discard a card. Okay, and I'm gonna start getting all the diving catches. It's a good card. I will take a new recruit. Master Strike. Each player discards 2 heroes with attack icons. Adapt. Okay. I don't feel super good at what is currently happening. Okay, 2 attack. Click the bottom card of your deck, discard it, put it back. I will leave that there just as a 2 recruit card. I think just leaving a 2 I kind of want to get to these, well, this specifically, but I want to get to these sooner rather than later, so I'll just leave that there. Gain 2 new recruits. And then 2 recruit, I buy a new recruit. Okay, 3 attack. I may discard a card if I do draw a card. Do I want to do this? I am worthy. So yeah, I'll discard this and draw a card. Then 2 recruit. To play this I must discard a card, and then if I'm worthy, draw a card. Draw 2 and then discard a card. 1 attack, draw a card. Okay. I'm going to leave this here as something cheap to fight with War. I'm going to fight the Circus of Crime for 3. Fight, reveal top of your deck, cost 0 KO it, otherwise draw it. And I buy Diving Catch. Master Strike. If there are any Hydra villains in the city, each player gains a wound. There are. Adapt. A lot of the Master Strikes really early. Okay, let's start by drawing 2 and then discard a card. Then 3 attack. If I drew at least 2 cards this turn, I might KO a card from my hand or my discard pile. I can just get 5 recruit right now. And probably buy Retractable Sword, and I will do so. So I'll play both of these. To play them, I must discard a card. And I'm going to buy Retractable Sword. I was really hoping for a Scheme Twist to discard these Diving Catches. Probably this one. This is also good. Take Bioengineered Cyborg first. And another one of these. Okay, Scheme Twist. Let's see. War, I need 4 attack. Diplomacy is, I think, still impossible. 4 attack, huh? Diplomacy seems relatively easy. I just need 5 recruit. Or not diplomacy, commerce. So I either need to get 5, say commerce and then get 5 recruit, or say war and then get 4 attack. Which of these is most likely to happen? I have my Dark Prophecy in my hand. I think it's most likely that war, so I'm gonna try war. Okay, we're good. Draw 2 and then discard a card. I'm actually just thinking of discarding the new recruit and saving it for later. Nah. Just discard a trooper. Then 3 attack. If I drew at least 2 of the cards this turn, I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. KO this wound. 1 attack, draw a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I can actually fight this, which I will. So I've succeeded the provoke or whatever. I need that on the other side. How about this? I don't have... I think I have 2 coverts. It's not really enough. I think I just buy another Madam Hydra. Okay, 2 attack. I may discard a card to get attacked to its cost. Whenever a card effect costs me to discard this, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. 2 recruit, I am worthy, so I may discard a card, or I must discard a card, and if I'm worthy, draw a card. Then 3 attack. I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. Whenever a card effect costs me to discard this card, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. 3 attack. What are you at? You're only at 8. Okay. I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. Is 8 recruit right? Why 8? Why did I have 3? Oh, because of public speaker, right. I'm gonna fight you for 8. Fight KO one of your gray heroes and adapt. Then I fight this for 3. Fight, reveal the top card of your deck, cost 0, KO it, otherwise draw it. Draw 2 and then discard a card. Let's see, I want this. This would be good on this side too, is the stupid thing. I mean, I guess I take it over here. The right side doesn't really need it because it has retractable sword. I don't want that. I don't think I want this either. I think I just buy a new recruit. Ambush. Put a card from the shield officer stack into the escape pile. Then each player reveals their hand and discards a card with cost equal to the Hydra level. The Hydra level is 4, so each side needs to discard a 4. Alright. Retractable sword. Whenever I draw a card during my turn, I get +1 attack. Then I gain 3 new recruits because I played an instinct. Wow. And we're going to start dodging. I dodge this, and when I get +1 attack, I dodge this. +1 attack, dodge this, +1 attack, dodge this, +1 attack, 1 attack, draw a card, 3 attack. Wait, I didn't give myself the +1 attack from the new recruit. 3 attack, if I drew at least 2 cards this turn, I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile, and then 1 recruit. 9 attack. You are at 11. I'm gonna fight this for 6. Fight, draw 3. I drew 3 cards, so I get 3 attack. Draw 2 and then discard a card. 7 attack doesn't really do anything. 8 attack, however. 8 attack also doesn't really do anything. Whenever I draw a card, I get +1 attack. Going to fight this for 5. And buy Ancient Oath of Hydra. Sand kind of sucks. And there's nothing else I really want to buy over here either, which also kind of sucks. I mean, I can buy Madam Hydras, and probably will. I could also just heal this wound and not buy a Madam Hydra. I can have 6 recruit this turn. So would I rather buy 2 Madam Hydras or KO this wound? I think I would rather buy 2 Madam Hydras. Discard those 2 cards for this and buy 2 Madam Hydras. Ambush. Put a card from Shield Officer second to the escape pile, and each player gains a wound unless the player reveals at least some of any Shield heroes as a Hydra level. This side has 4, so they gain a wound. This side also has 4, so they also gain a wound. 1 attack, draw a card. Whenever I draw a card, I get +1 attack. I'm going to dodge this, gain +1 attack. 2 attack. Look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I will discard that. And I will fight you for 3. Fight reveal top card deck costs 0 KO it, otherwise draw it. I draw this, I get +1 attack because I drew a card. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card, so I get +1 attack. 1 attack, draw a card. Drew a card, so I get +1 attack. Fight this for 4, leave the other one in there for war. And I buy another Towering Leader. Okay, 2 recruit, I discard this card. For a card, if it costs me to discard this card, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. Then draw 2 and then discard a card. Recruit, discard a card. I have drawn 2 cards this turn, so this could be 2 attack. I don't think it's worth throwing that. I'm just gonna buy a bioengineered cyborg. Ambush. Put a card from the Shield Officer second to the escape pile, then check the Hydra level. You can't play heroes at that cost this turn. Okay, so I can't play 6s. That's annoying. 1 attack. You may discard a Hydra ally. If you do, draw 2. Again, the starter cards count as both. I drew 2, so I gain 2 attack. Draw 2 and then discard a card. I gain 2 attack because I drew 2. I dodge this. I gain an attack because I drew a card. I dodge this. I gain an attack because I drew a card. I gain 2 new recruits. Then I dodge this. I gain an attack because I drew a card. You are at 11, unfortunate. I fight this for 3. Fight real talk here that costs 0 KO it, otherwise draw it. I draw this, and because I drew a card, I gain an attack. And then I gain 3 new recruits. I'll fight this for 6. And I will buy Sharpened Blades. Okay, Scheme Twist. I need 4 attack for war. That seems really likely to happen because of these being discarded. So I'm going to say war. I'm just going to put these over here so that I remember to do them. I drew 6 cards this turn already from this. So whenever a card effect calls me to discard these cards, I rescue a bystander and draw 2. I gain a sidekick. Draw 2. Rescue a bystander. Draw 2. I've now drawn 10 cards. I have discarded 6 cards. I feel like this is a good turn to throw these. 2 attack, you may discard a card. I will. Just an extra one for this. To throw this, I must discard a card from my hand. I've discarded 8 cards this turn, so I get 16 attack. And I've drawn 10 cards this turn, so I gain 10 attack. Did I put this here? I think I did. I'm gonna fight Viper for 10, which counts for war because I defeated a Mastermind tactic. Fight, discard any number of cards, and then draw that many cards. Well, adapt. Total printed attack, that would be +3, so you're at 9. I'm going to fight you for 9. Fight, you may gain a hero from the HQ with an attack icon. I mean, this is still good over here. Sure. Then adapt. -1 attack for each villain in your victory pile. How many villains do I have? 1, 2, 3. Not enough. I'm gonna leave this in here. Alright, that was a pretty good turn. Alright, 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card so I get +1 attack. I dodged this. I drew a card so I get +1 attack. 1 attack, draw a card. I drew a card so I get +1 attack. This is an unfortunate turn. Gonna fight Enchantress for 6. Fight, draw 3. And I drew a card so I get +1 attack. Or I drew 3 cards so I get +3 attack. 2 attack. If I drew at least 2 cards this turn, I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. Then I dodge this. I drew a card so I get +1 attack. Then 2 attack, look at the bottom card of my deck, discard it or put it back. I'll leave that there. How many villains do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna fight Baron Helmet Zemo for 6. And win. GG. This card draw deck could have been a lot better if I wasn't also like stealing card draw for the discard side. But the discard side was the one that did most of the heavy lifting here, so... No, that's not entirely true. Both sides did pretty damn good, I think. Let's count some VP. Left side got 28, and the right side got 30. So add those together, you get 58. I can't help myself. I see cards that say discard a card from your hand, and I'm like, Angel, bring an Angel. I can't help myself. I love Angel. I love discarding things. Discarding things is fun. Beta Ray Bill is cool. But yeah, the discard deck was... It was a discard deck. Sure was. Stormbreaker and Titanic Bludgeon. Provoke a Clash of Nations is really strong with both discard synergy and card draw synergy. Like, this scheme is incredibly good with those two things. Did I forget to do this for a provoke? I don't think so. I don't think this side had to discard their hand since I played this card. If it did, I think I forgot to give myself the 6 attack from it. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I won anyways. But yeah, both sides were good. This side could have... Whoops. Come back. This side could have been a lot better. It especially would have been better if I took this on this side instead of on the left side, but this was a 10 attack card when I threw it, which is pretty good. I needed a bit more KO over here to get more card draw going. I had a lot of new recruits from these. How good is this card? If you don't have the Kingpin card to immediately put them into your hand, this card's just fine. It's like a delayed 2-attack card, sort of, because the card draw from the new recruits doesn't matter unless you have card draw synergy, because you have to draw the new recruits anyways. It's sort of just getting the extra attack from them. Without any sort of synergy, I think this card's just fine. With card draw synergy, or with new recruit synergy, this card's insane. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.